Well, hey everybody, it's your boy Montel. Good evening. How's everybody doing? Hopefully you guys are doing well. I'm making this video because I wanted to give you guys a heads up now. The video that I'm doing now, that I'm about to present to you, was originally supposed to be about a rant concerning a specific network, but the rant just turned into all different TV shows as a whole. So I want to give you guys a heads up, and from the bottom of my heart, I wanted to say thank you so much for your support and for referring your friends to check out my videos. I've had a few people say they've checked them out, they really like them. So this really does my heart a lot of good, and I appreciate it. That means a lot to me that people are watching my work and are appreciating what I do, and just seeing that it's genuine and it's legitimate and it's fun. It's fun. It's fun again. So please enjoy the rant. And I do apologize for the length, but don't forget to like my videos. Please subscribe if you haven't, and feel free to hit me up on all social media. Okay? Thank you so much, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hey everybody, it's your boy Montel. What's going on? Welcome back. It's been a while. I know, life, school, work, life, which is probably a combination of school and work, so don't even worry about it. Anyway, thank you for coming checking me out. As you can tell, I have a very special guest. Some of you who've checked my channel out, you know this is KeKe, also known as Fauna Doe, who's been lazy with her channel.
What?
Yeah. It's been a minute since you've done anything.
That gunshot was like straight up, like
But I'm just saying, it's not like you've just been neglecting it. You've had a lot of things going on, though.
yeah, I have actually, and thank you for saying that.
All right, it's just congratulations. She's had a lot going on, so
I got married.
yes, she is of wedded bliss now. Sorry. Memories.
Since the 4th, I have just been blessed to be with the love of my life of the last 10 years. And he is fantabulous.
And he's now a Marine, so ain't nobody messing with him.
Shameless husband plug.
But, as in tradition, we got the shirts. Okay, she is rocking. She is, yes, she is rocking. And if you don't know what that is, then you'll never know.
You don't
It's my
deserve
role.
to know. Then that's the problem.
And the mugs, of course. Yes. She's got her Batman, and I have Black Butler. I was feeling anime today.
I was feeling everywhere today.
Oh, that's kind of creepy. So, now, as I always say, please hit me up on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, and Twitter. Today, we're going to talk about a couple of things, and I brought her here because let's face it, she's got a lot going on up there, and her opinions are really hilarious, but very in-depth.
Yeah, I'm a thinking gal.
Oh gosh, I don't even want to know what you're thinking about. But
No, nobody want to know what I'm thinking about.
the news has recently been, oh my gosh. Anyway, in the news we have recently seen the cancellations and renewals for this coming season of shows, and I have to tell you, I'm going to point most of my anger at one network. And
It's the network everyone hates. Say it together, everyone.
Fox.
Ah.
I don't know what the hell is wrong with you guys. Okay, let me give you a little back history. Those who know me know I like watching anime, I love cartoons, that sort of thing, but I also like shows that take our fandom and combine it.
Yes.
Now,
Make it realdom.
my show has always been, since it came out, Sleepy Hollow.
It's garbage. Pushing on interracial relationships.
Whatever. Really?
I didn't have to ship mine.
Did
It
you
just
finish? Did you
happened.
finish coughing up the shade? Is the shade being finished?
is not. Shade
Okay.
is not.
No, it's not. Because
Shade
you're
is
probably
not.
gonna fart shade for all I know.
She's a weak protagonist.
Look, it ain't my fault. Okay, I like the show. Sleepy Hollow to me is a very good show. It combines the supernatural, historical lore, and the stories have actually been pretty engaging.
Subjective to the person, but yes,
Subjective, and believe it or not, it's got a really big fan base.
it does.
So I've seen a lot of people on YouTube who have really been ranting about this.
Shame on you.
Fox has a habit of taking good shows. Yeah, literally. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, Firefly. If you don't know what Firefly is,
To help everyone, to help all those people who don't know what Firefly is,
God help
If
them.
you've ever watched the movie Serenity, that big ship that they're on, hey, it's not only the name of the ship, it's what the entire show and the movie was based off of. You just learned something. You're different now because I taught you something.
Fox was given this property, and they did what?
Trashed it.
The brown coats, as we like to be called. You know how amazing this show is and how much longevity it could possibly have. It's gone into books, into comics, and the fandom is all over the place.
There are so many fanfics about this. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and you go to the conventions, you see people dressed up in costume as the characters. From Mal to book, you name it.
Walsh. Which, fun fact, I did find out, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen the movie, the reason he was killed off in the movie was because the director said, anyone who cannot anticipate being in a second movie, go ahead, we'll just kill you off.
What?
Yeah. They were going to make a second movie, and they didn't. I know.
Wow, talk about just skewering the creative juices and everything. Just nothing at all. So, get back to it. Fox is canceling a lot of their shows. Now, what a lot of people don't know, and KeKe does know because we talked about this, there's a comic property called Lock and Key. Lock and Key tells the story of the Locke family who are wrapped up in this supernatural event where they are heir to a set of very powerful keys. And the story is just amazing. They're just teenagers, but now they've got to fight demons to keep them from getting these keys.
What? Well, demons is a strong word. We'll say like hyper-powered ghosts.
Demons. Anyway.
They're quite evil, though.
They greenlit the pilot at San Diego Comic-Con to be viewed, and I happened to be there to see it.
So jealous.
Everything I ever hoped for. It was amazing. They had the right actors to play each of the roles, especially the little boy that played Bodhi.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he hit it.
I was like, who was the kid?
His name was Bodhi.
No, I mean like the actor who.
Oh, I don't remember his name.
Oh, okay.
I wish I could have because unfortunately the trailer was there, so it's not like people were paying attention to the names anyway.
So does that mean this trailer could potentially be somewhere online?
Truth be told, now this is a little bit of a spoiler. Hulu has picked up the pilot. So now Lock and Key is coming to Hulu.
What?
Yes.
What? Fox, you done messed up.
Yes. But this is not the first network that's pulled this crap.
Nope.
I know we're going away from the cancellation thing, but let's talk about this for a second. There have been networks who have been given properties and the opportunities to take a property, and they said no. And of course, we now know what Lock and Key did. Fox had it, they knew what to do with it, and Hulu's taking it.
You dropped your dial, so Hulu picked it up, cause it was whoa.
There is a very well-known animated property on Cartoon Network
Called
Adventure Time.
Well, I mean,
yeah.
I mean,
And I am a Adventure Time fan. I'm not gonna lie. But what a lot of people didn't know is that Nickelodeon had first shot, and they turned it down.
That doesn't surprise me. Have you seen the shows they picked up?
Yeah, but they turned it down twice. They were given a second chance, and they chose. You ready for this? Fanboy and Chum Chum.
And you see how that worked out for them.
I screamed when I heard this. I literally screamed. I said, "Really? So you go for..."
Well, for argument's sake, they also, I mean, they're also trying to portray more to kids. They're like, teenagers are way too hard to please. Goodbye. It's just done. I mean, you know, because me being me, Cartoon Network is just doing it all kinds of right. I mean, they've got that hookup with Toonami, then they've got that hookup with Adult Swim. I feel like they just like... They are like the powerhouse for the best cartoons known to mankind right now.
True, but at the same time, Cartoon Network had their downfall as well for a good while.
With?
Oh, you don't remember?
No, we don't talk about that. I know where you're going with this.
Do I need to name it? Do I need to say it? There's actually there's two of them.
There's two.
There's two of them.
Go ahead.
Actually, there's three of them. Destroy, Build, Destroy.
Oh.
Dude, What Would Happen?
Okay, Dude, What Would Happen hurt me.
Brain Rush.
Brain Rush hurt me.
Okay. Those shows got greenlit on Cartoon Network. How many shows got premiered during that time? None.
What are you doing?
0.
What's happening?
Please explain this to me. Now, I know that they learned their lesson. They're coming back. They're doing great. Samurai Jack, okay.
Oh my god!
Okay.
My husband's back on television.
You have my thumbs up on that.
Oh.
They realized their mistake.
And what a way to come back, too.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
If you haven't seen the latest season of
I ain't
Samurai
saying
Jack.
nothing.
Oh.
You just, sipping my tea. Just gonna.
The problem, and when it boils down to it, is I know the networks have a lot of pressure on them to try to find properties that people go for, and it's usually a hit or miss.
Yeah.
But the problem that I see, and I've seen it, and I attended San Diego Comic-Con, and I only know one network that did this. They actually went to the viewers and said, hey, how would you feel about a show A, or show B, or show C?
I wish they'd have done that with Young Justice.
I don't know why they did that. Why?
There was no reason. Just
another property that was kick-ass.
And fans loved it. There was a great response to it. It's not like they were losing money.
No.
And what did they replace it for? Nothing. I'm going to be honest. Nothing filled that slot.
There was no replacement for it.
There was no place to fill that hole. If they do that with Steven Universe, I will just quit the universe. Done. I'm just gonna buy here.
Now, everything that was brought back didn't quite work out that well either. Let's take an example that comes back from my time. When Cartoon Network first came out, Powerpuff Girls, when they first came out.
Huh. At least they still don't have fingers.
One of the greatest cartoon properties ever created. And they were right up there with Johnny Bravo.
Yep.
Samurai Jack.
Yep.
I.R. Baboon and I Am Weasel.
Yes.
Cow and Chicken.
Yes.
Dexter's Laboratory.
Yes.
Johnny Bravo.
You said Johnny Bravo twice.
You can never get enough Johnny Bravo.
I mean, he was a misogynist pig. Yes, you can.
But you can't get enough Johnny Bravo.
Moving on.
Okay. So the shows, they were innovative. They were creative. They came out. You had the creators like Jenny Tartakovsky, and they were fantastic. And then you came up with the code-named Kids Next Door.
Oh my god.
It was so amazing.
You had Kids Next Door, then you turned around and you had things like Secret Squirrel. You had... There was just a lot. There was a lot going on. It was
Foster's Home for
Foster's
Imaginary Friends.
Oh, when they killed that show.
When they said they were going to bring back Powerpuff Girls, I genuinely
Everyone got
excited.
excited. That was like literally female Tom and Jerry for me.
And then...
It happened. Okay, that it happened. Okay, Buttercup wasn't Buttercup anymore.
I got to take a drink off of this.
Bubbles, for some reason... Okay, let's give it to Bubbles. She was always that cute one that was like low-key crazy. We all know that X. She was that, but then she became like just cute. And Blossom just became even more immensely annoying and not nearly as cool. The violence was taken completely out of it. Mojo Jojo becoming... Why is Mojo Jojo a chump? Okay, and him, can we just go back to the fact that him is still the only transgender crab?
Crustacean?
Crustacean.
Okay.
Crustacean demon crab. And they just refused to acknowledge that as well, too. They started calling him her.
Yeah.
What the hell? Okay, no, it is 2017.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
You can't say it. That's disrespectful.
They called him.
Okay.
He was very effeminate.
But what it boils down to...
They jacked everything up.
Big time. TV is changing. And some of it's not for the best.
No.
I don't agree with a lot of the cancellations.
No.
I don't agree with a lot of the renewals.
No.
But I do know that the networks really need to figure out what they're going to do. Now, when they mention one network that has been on point for the past 6 years, CW. In my opinion, and I will tell you why. CW is the only network right now that can take superhero properties and make them relevant.
That's the only reason they've been
Supergirl was on CBS. What happened?
Oh, it got trashed.
Now, CW is supposed to be, I don't know if this has been verified yet, but they're supposed to be bringing back Constantine. Yes.
What?
Yes. So, yes. Everybody's favorite supernatural troubleshooter.
Love it.
It's supposed to be coming back.
I mean, it ain't Keanu Reeves, so.
But anyway, my opinion of CW has been pretty high. Because we've had networks who had superhero properties. And they worked well for a while. And then when they got skittish and scared, they pushed them to the side. Heroes.
Can we just talk about how the Flash is going in that direction as well? They went full Spider-Man, like Tobey Maguire on us.
But at the same time, we expect that from shows from time to time. They have to have that downspout. Because Arrow did too for a while. But then it picked back up again. So I'm expecting that from Supergirl. I expected that from Legends of Tomorrow, which I still love Legends of Tomorrow.
Haven't seen it yet. No shame in
You
my
need
game.
to see it.
No shame in my game.
But the networks, to me, need to appeal. If they're trying to appeal to everybody, then they need to talk to the viewers.
Well, no company's gonna really do that. Just simply because it's like...
They have focus groups.
I mean, yes, focus groups. They're not gonna be like, hey, let's put out this mad, long podcast, and then let's do a poll. That's what they should be doing.
I do agree with that.
Like, I mean, because then the fans can literally tell you, hey, we want XYZ, and we don't need ABC, because ABC is reasons why XYZ can't exist.
That's true.
Plot twist. There is no XYZ. It's GFH.
Okay, good grief. Now we're just taking the alphabet and just making it just violent. Okay, fine. Anyway. But we'll digress. Yeah, we have gone all over the place. But my rant is that if you have something that works, if you have fans that are watching the show, now I know views are going to drop a little. I expect that. There is no show out right now that has not had a somewhat of a decline in their viewership.
But that comes with consistency. You mean when you're consistent with something, people are just like, oh, the expectation is I can put it on my DVR and just watch it later, or I can do whatever I need to do to make sure I see the show later. I'm not gonna miss anything because it's consistently there.
Have you seen Last Man on Earth?
No. You know why? Because I read Y-Man. It's way better.
Agreed. But they're renewing Last Man on Earth.
Are you serious?
Has a heart attack on a fat man. Networks themselves, ironically, the three major networks, I'm not even going to include Fox, CBS, NBC, ABC. They're going to do this, and that's fine. But you have other properties out here now that are literally picking up the slack and running with it. Sci-Fi, FX, Netflix, Hulu, Amazon.
Amazon is picking up its life.
Amazon is really kicking beast. The Man in the High Tower. That is actually a really good show.
That is actually quite nice.
That is a really good show. It's one of those what if shows.
And it shows you the what ifs.
Exactly. And you just kind of go.
It's like, I did not know.
Now, I'm going to go back to Netflix real quick because there's one show that I'm glad about because at the end of May, they're going to release the next season of...
Necessary.
Okay, the show I'm talking about, and I get chills when I think about it, House of Cards.
I haven't seen... Okay. I do like Kevin Spacey as an actor. He is, in fact, a phenomenal... I don't think he actually gets the credit that he deserves as an actor. I do give him that.
But...
The pilot of that show was a snooze fest. I could not... If I can't get beyond the pilot, which is one of my bigger conflicts, I know that's a me thing, I'm like, what do I have to anticipate for the rest of the show? So I will give it another try. That's not at like 2:30 in the morning, but I don't sleep.
You can't watch that at 2:30 in the morning because the last thing you want is to watch something that's not flashy, glitzy, and loud.
According to who?
People that I know. Yeah, people that I know.
Wrong.
People that I know.
They are wrong.
But the bottom line is there are shows that are being canceled that I don't agree with. There are shows that are being renewed that I don't agree with. And we just have to hope by all that is holy that the shows that are about to come into play, especially like properties like Lock and Key, are going to create the pace and get it back going again. Now, I will tell you another property that I am really, really impressed with is Preacher. Based off the comic by Garth Ennis. I like what they did with it. I know they can only do so much, but I like what they did with it. To me, it was an attempt that's actually working. It actually works.
Working how? Because I have not seen the show yet. So
if you look at it and compare it to the source material, we all know that comic shows that come out now aren't always going to go against the source material because they're introducing a new generation of viewers. So they got to find ways to keep them engaged. Now,
which is hard. Preacher
actually sticks closer to the source material than a lot of other comic properties.
Yes.
A lot of other comic properties. And it's a gritty, nasty, mean story, and the hero isn't necessarily a hero. He's kind of like a pawn, kind of wrapped up in the middle of everything.
See, from what I understand, I thought he was just like, he's like, I'm just a human doing human stuff. Like, I'm imperfectly perfect for what I'm doing.
He is a human.
He's like the accidental hero.
He is a human doing angelic stuff because he is possessed by the spirit of an angel.
Well,
with that ability to influence.
Was this show supposed to counteract Lucifer?
No, because Lucifer is brilliant, by the way. Lucifer is his own separate deal. Mm-hmm. Again, another property based off of a comic. You as a viewer, you're going to choose what you want to choose, and you're going to watch what you want to watch. But remember, as a viewer, you have the power to influence with these companies and these studios. You may not think so because they're multi-million dollars and everything, but believe it or not, Netflix listens to its viewers.
Yes, it does. They gave us Dear White People.
Mm-hmm. Hulu listens to its viewers. Sci-Fi has always listened to its viewers.
Even when there was a bad idea.
But the networks that don't listen to their viewers, they're suffering.
Harshly.
They're suffering as a result. There are shows that are pretty bad.
And they're still there.
They're still there. But there are shows that are good, could be good, have the potential of being great. Mm-hmm. And they've been shown the door. They've been given the pink slip. They've been given the hook. They've gotten a hooscow. I mean, I can't go any further with any other metaphorically goofy phrases.
I think you...
Okay. Just want to make sure. So always remember that. Now, my question to you is, what show do you watch, or you did watch until this is all came about, that's been canceled, and what shows do you not like that's being renewed? Hit the comments below. I want to thank my girl KeKe here for showing us out here. I mean, I appreciate this, girl. We need to do this more often.
And we will.
Okay.
And we will.
If you haven't, her channel's not very big, but it's
non-existent basically. It's just like
but it's got a couple of videos in there. Check out Fauna Doe, and oh my gosh, and I will tell you, it's pretty awesome. Thank you so much, guys, for checking me out. I appreciate the love. Please don't forget to like my video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Leave comments. I love the comments. And as always, with the KeKe girl here, stay nerdy, stay geeky, and most importantly, stay sexy. Bye, guys.
What?